to Healthy Cooking for Food Lovers. My name is Marie-France and Anton. I am with Anton today. Anton is a vegan.
Yep.
So we are making something, but we'll show you different version. And so Anton is a dancer also and a yoga teacher. And so we're having Christmas here, wherever the time that you're watching this video, but here right now is Christmas and we've decided to have a Greek Christmas.
Woohoo! Opa!
And we are making baklava.
Yum! Yum!
So now, healthy cooking for food lovers. You don't see me very often making sweets or desserts. I don't make them. Normally I don't make desserts. Very rare. But we make an exception.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Come on.
Christmas, it's family. We're Greeks. So we're making baklava.
Yeah.
And I'll show you a few ingredients. We get started now and then later on we'll come back and finish off because it's quite a few steps and it's a little bit of a process, but not complicated. I never make something complicated, never.
No.
So it's simple, but Anton will be able to give also the vegan version.
I love baklava and it just brings back so many memories of my grandmother making so many beautiful dishes like this, and around Christmas time, lots of sweets in the Greek house.
Yes.
So I'm definitely going to be an assistant here because Marie-France cooks so well. So you just tell me what to do, Marie-France.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's start it. Yeah, now we're gonna make our syrup. That's the first thing we're gonna get started, and then after that we're gonna build the baklava, and we'll show you how it goes. And I'll share with you. Now let's go and put that syrup away to boil first. Okay. So 1 cup of water here.
1 cup of water?
Yeah,
Just
this
into
one.
this pot?
In
Yes.
this one.
Great.
Yeah.
What's next?
And then next we have here 1 cup of we choose coconut sugar.
Great.
It's
Unrefined.
just a
Yeah.
healthier version.
Yeah, it is.
It's very low carb actually.
I like it.
And
It smells lovely.
yeah, it smells nice. It's the first time we tried it with the coconut sugar, but it should do the trick.
No, it's gonna be great.
It should work. Yeah. So 1 cup of coconut sugar. And we will put 1/2 juice of a lemon.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah. No pips, of course.
No. And then here we have some orange peels and some lemon peels and 2 sticks of cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll bring that to the boil and we'll melt that sugar. And when it's all melted, we will add 1 cup of honey, beautiful honey, and that's it. We'll simmer that for about 20 minutes to thicken a little bit.
This smells great already, Marie-France. Beautiful.
Yeah. So okay, so that's ready to go, but let's leave it here for now because we're gonna show just the other ingredients. And so we have some grass-fed butter. Now, Anton, you're telling me that if we go for the vegan, we would use like...
You could use some oil or like beautiful avocado oil you could use. And basically the butter is used to line the phyllo and make sure it doesn't stick.
Exactly.
But most phyllo is already vegan, but make sure you just check your ingredients. And instead of using honey, we would then just make a honey syrup. And we can use agave nectar, cinnamon, you can use orange juice, lemon zest, and bring that together. And there are lots of recipes online for vegan recipes. But this is so close and I'm loving what you're doing.
It's
Beautiful.
gonna be nice. So, okay, all this butter, we're gonna melt it in this pot and it's gonna go on the stove. There's about nearly 2 cups of butter here, or 1.5. I didn't measure it, doesn't matter. We're gonna brush it on the phyllo. Now the phyllo paste, so we'll leave this here for a second because we're gonna just show all what we have and then start making it. So the phyllo comes in a box. You find that in the freezer at the supermarket. Phyllo dough. There's many different brands, but they're all pretty much all vegan. So it comes in a little roll, and I won't open this one right now because it's important to unfroze that just a couple of hours before you're ready to make your baklava or whatever you make with your phyllo. And it has to stay moist a little bit. So the trick is to not unpack it too much in advance. And when you open the packet, you put it in a wet towel like that.
It's quite dainty, isn't it?
Oh,
Very
it's
thin.
so thin.
So you pre-cut it. Pre-cut it before you make it.
Cut that, and we keep it in the
Moist
wet
towel.
cloth. Yeah,
Moist
just
towel.
Okay, so that's gonna go soon. We'll show you how to do this. And we have here a whole bunch of walnut.
Yum.
There's about 6.5 cups in here of walnut. We bought the chopped one already. If you have the whole one, you need to put it in a food processor to chop them. You cannot have the big one in that, so they have to be chopped. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put 1 tablespoon of cinnamon right in here, okay? And also, just make a little space here to put that down. And Himalayan salt.
Beautiful. So the sweet and the salty goes together, doesn't it?
Yeah, not too much, but a little bit of salt.
And it'll bring out the sweetness, won't it? A little bit more.
Yeah, and that's what we need. So we're gonna just mix that together. And that's all our ingredients here. So this is gonna go simmer for 20 minutes. We'll add the honey, 1 cup of honey as well. That's the syrup. That will be at the end. And we're gonna melt this butter and we can start making all our baklava. So we'll be back very soon.
Let's get on to it.
Let's go. Alright, now we're going to build up our baklava in this dish here. I have to say that this is not the best dish for that, but that's what we have here. That will do.
What would be the best dish then?
It will be one of those metal ones, but that is totally, completely square. So
There's no rounded edges.
Yeah, this one is a little bit round, but we'll deal with it.
Sure.
So, and then here we have our melted butter. About nearly 2 cups of butter.
Butter, baby.
Yeah, lots of butter. So we start by buttering the bottom of the pan here.
Great.
And the side a little bit. That always helps. So that's the longest process with that. Is just the buttering.
Lots of buttering.
You just want to make sure that it's everywhere.
And like all the way around on the edges.
A little bit on the side, but it will build up anyway. But now that so we don't want it to stick at the bottom. That's important, the bottom part, because we want it to come up when we want to take it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's start with our first sheet here. Now, I've got it under the
Oh wow, so you go from the corners.
Okay, I got it.
Go.
Okay,
You got a
it's
sheet.
only the first one that is not easy. So we got the first sheet, and we're gonna sit it here at the bottom, and all our butter is all absorbed in it. So we'll just put a tiny little bit of butter on top, but we don't need to put.
So each sheet,
Every
sheet needs some kind. It's either the butter or the oil in between.
Exactly.
And how many sheets are we going to actually make today?
Okay.
How many levels?
Okay, now we're gonna put 10 at the bottom, 10 sheets with butter in between. And after that, we're gonna have 5 times 5. You'll see how it goes. So let's go with that. Do you want to do the buttering?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
Okay. And not much, hey?
Oh,
Just
not
a
too
little
much.
bit.
So it's just,
Okay, great.
that's good.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do now is 10 sheets of
Phyllo. 10
Phyllo.
sheets of phyllo on the bottom of the pan to start with. I remember my grandmother making this beautiful phyllo by hand.
making
with the
dough.
rolling and the stick and
look
drawing
at-
it out.
oh,
Amazing.
This is so thin.
It's amazing.
So the next thing that we do is we're gonna spread some of our walnut. Now, walnut, a little bit of salt and cinnamon here. But some people use different nuts. We can use the pistachio or almonds or a mix of them.
Yeah.
But the most popular Greek style is walnut. Yeah, so we put about 1 cup. So we'll do. So we have 10 sheets at the bottom, and then now we're gonna put a cup of walnut and then spread them like that.
Great.
A bit. Yeah. And then we'll start again, and we'll do now 5 sheets walnut. 5 sheets walnut.
That makes
Always
sense.
the butter. So we'll do 5 layers like that.
Yes.
And then 10 at the top again. So let's keep going, and then we'll show you when we finish building it up.
Woohoo! Okay.
Okay. Wow, we finished to build baklava.
40 sheets or something.
Yeah. Butter,
Butter.
cheese, walnut, and there's like 5 layers of that. And it went well, huh?
Yeah, it was very quick.
Working
very fun.
together? Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, a couple of things here. We have our syrup as well that was boiling during the time we were doing this. And now it's ready. Maybe we want to show that nice syrup. It's nice and thick.
That smells amazing.
Yeah, simmering about 20 minutes. But what's important and why it's here already is that this has to be cooled down. So we're gonna cook this one. This one's gonna cool down. As soon as we get it out, we're gonna pour that on to the baklava. But the first thing we have to do before it goes in the oven, so it's gonna go in the oven for about an hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius.
Yeah, about 180.
Yeah, and so it's gonna go there for an hour 15. We're not sure. It's just we just have to see. When we see that it's starting to be a nice, you know, gold color, then it comes out. But we cut it now before it goes in the oven. So, and to help with that, we just just dip the knife in warm water, and wish me luck. We never know how this is gonna go. So
start in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle.
And I suppose the heat of the water is melting all that butter
Maybe.
and everything. Yeah, that would help.
So it's going quite good. So
there's quite a few layers there. Wow.
yeah. So we're cutting like this.
So you cut in long strips first. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, that seems like it's setting as well.
Yeah, it's so just we make sure we're through. Dip in the water again.
Yeah.
And so how we do that is that we cut long ways like that. And now I think I'm gonna start like this. So you know there's always a little bit left, but it's okay. We go like this. See, we're gonna have beautiful triangle.
Wow.
I need to soak my knife. Maybe that's why it wasn't going all that perfect. So
really cleans
see
it,
that?
doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a
That's
triangle.
a perfect
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay, and then we're gonna keep going like this.
And when you finish cutting it, do you put anything on the top? Or
Nothing. No.
Just go straight
No,
in.
it's gonna go in the oven.
So it's buttered. It's all ready to go in the oven.
Yeah. This can be made in advance.
How many days?
A week, even a week.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's gonna stay at room temperature because it's got lots of sugar. I'm just gonna cut this little part here, and I think that's it.
That looks great. That's looking like baklava, isn't it?
It does, huh?
Woohoo! Hoppa! Yeah!
Let's put it in the oven and show you when it's finished. Okay, let's do that. Baklavas are coming.
Oh, this looks amazing, Marie-France.
It's just perfect. So that's when you know that they're ready, when they're nice and gold like this on top. Now, the thing that's important is that as soon as this comes out of the oven, it's still really, really hot. And we have a nice syrup here, and we're gonna start putting that on.
Oh, golden syrup. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear it?
Oh, wow, it's sizzling.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Now our syrup is quite dark. If you use white sugar, then
I
it will
like this
be
colour though.
yeah, because we use,
Golden.
remember, coconut
sugar.
Then that's why it's
Smell.
darker.
Wow, so that was an hour in the oven.
About an hour.
About an hour, yeah, and on 350 Fahrenheit, about 180 Celsius.
Yeah. So
Wow.
here, I think I'm gonna leave some for when I think that's gonna be enough, just like that. Because you don't want them to drown either. So we'll keep this for when we serve it, maybe. Let's see what we're gonna do.
And so what happens now? Do you put it into the fridge or do we cool it on the bench or?
Now, not allowed to taste just yet. This has to rest for at least 2 hours.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And but for us, it'll be 2 days.
Yes, well,
Because we're gonna have it at Christmas.
but I suppose that will mature nicely and let all the flavors
Yeah.
work together. Oh.
So we'll let it cool down like that uncovered, and then when it's completely cool, we can just put a foil, or I like foil, I think, on top, and let it sit there for a couple of days. Can be up to a week sitting outside.
Wow, baklava, there you have it, Marie-France.
Brava, yasu.
Yes, sir! And deal.